So I think this is my number one. I think he's your number one too. Field Yates talking about USC wide receiver Makai Lemon.
We have talked about all of the traits that he brings to the table, contested catch situations. He is remarkable. Normally, Greeny, we're talking about big, 6'2", 240 or 215-pound wide receivers as contested catch specialists. Makai Lemon, not that. He is small, and yet he is fierce, as Mel mentioned. He is tough. You throw the football his ways, even if a linebacker is draped over him, a safety, a cornerback, doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to come down with the football. Has some of the strongest hands in the entire class. New era of the NFL. The best receiver on the field this upcoming Sunday for the senior Super Bowl will be Jackson Smith-Njigba. It's a guy who didn't run fast during the pre-draft process. Does it matter? Sure doesn't. The guy has a chance for over 2,000 receiving yards over the course of a full season. Makai Lemon to me. So I've got Tyson, Tate, Lemon, like 5 total spots apart on the overall big board.
Yeah, again, I think you like Lemon. He's somebody that I just saw play a couple of games. I'm like, that's the guy I want for the Browns.
Yeah, he's easily my number one. The stat I will cite for you is there is a statistic called yards per route run. And Makai Lemon averaged over 3 yards per route run against man coverage and against zone coverage. In the last 4 years or something like that, there have been a handful of guys that have done, or going back to 2021, that have done those two things. Devontae Smith, Jaden Waddle, Jamar Chase, guys of that ilk. And then there's one outlier, which is D. Eskridge, who did it in the MAC and who's 24 years old. But it's star after star after star. The other part about this is people don't like the slot position, but I'm telling you, and Harold Fannin is part of this, there is increasingly amorphous position in the slot where it ranges from a guy the size of Harold Fannin, some of those big slot tight end guys like a Brock Bowers, to the smaller guys like Amon-Ra St. Brown, who I think compares very favorably to Makai Lemon, to Puka Nacua, to those type of guys. They are just running roughshod over the league in terms of matchups and all the different things they can do that cause so many problems, and just there's not a great answer for these guys. And I use the Detroit Lions as a model for this, which is they have a guy in Sam Laporta as a Harold Fannin type tight end. They could get a guy like Makai Lemon to be the Amon-Ra St. Brown type guy. And Amon-Ra St. Brown, since he's entered the league, has averaged 1,250 yards and 8 touchdowns per season. Now, I don't know if Makai Lemon has that in him, but that's a heck of a way to produce from that position for a guy who's not quite 6 foot, basically 180 pounds, and ran a 4.6 coming out of USC.
Yeah, and Todd Monken is a guy that likes matchups, so that gives him Fannin and Lemon if they choose to go that way.